Hey sweeties, it's your girl Candy.
And this is Skittles.
And you're watching Sweet Addictions TV. Yeah, today is going to be random posts, you know. I'm a little upset.
Do best.
I'm a little upset. I'm going to tell you why now. Because, you know, usually when I'm hungry, you know, sometimes you know how you be like, I'm just hungry. I ain't got a taste for nothing. But I'm hungry. Well, no, not today. Today, I wanted some barbecue ribs. Do you hear me? Ribs. Oh, that's what I wanted. That's what I needed. That's what I was going to damn diggity dog get. Do you hear what I'm saying? So we piled up in the car. And we rolled around. Y'all know them people, I don't know if they do it everywhere, but here in Atlanta, dudes will get, you know, them big, what's they called? The barrel,
pits.
Grill thingies. And they'll drive around, baby, and ribs and chicken and, oh. I was looking for him today, okay? He wasn't nowhere to be found, of course. So I'm blaming this on you, Rib Man. Yes, you. Yes, you, baby. This is your fault, okay?
Now keep in mind, he's out there every weekend. Not this weekend.
So we ride. I said, no, I'm getting me some barbecue. I want some barbecue.
I want
some ride
too.
So we rolled, and I drove, and I drove, and I drove, and I'm looking in every parking lot, looking for this man to be parked selling barbecue plates, okay? He ain't nowhere to be found, so I'm like, all right, forget it. I'm going to go to the deli, and I'm going to get me some barbecue chicken. That's what I want. I want something barbecue, okay? I want some barbecue. So I said, all right, I done gave up on the ribs, let me get some barbecue chicken. Don't you know I go all the way to town to go get some barbecue chicken? And the deli's closed. I think I'm gonna leave. I don't understand. I still want some.
I want some too.
Okay.
I want some too.
Okay. So it's closed. So So you know what I do? I said, okay, fine. I got barbecue sauce at home. I'm gonna go get some KFC grilled chicken. Put my own damn barbecue sauce on it. Don't you know we get to KFC and the damn line is all the way in the street?
They still using them coupons.
Boy, didn't you see the commercial? Didn't the little man with the accent tell you that they will give you rain checks? Why are you in line with the coupon? I'm upset. I'm mad. Why are you laughing? Nah, back up off me. She laughing. Okay. That's some of that bull, but you know, it's okay. I'm going to go steal a grill. I done already scored one.
I know where one is for real.
Me too.
Okay.
Don't tell nobody. So, yeah, so I was like, all right. I said, I'm not going home without no food. I'm not. So I ended up at Sonic's. I ain't getting nothing but some bull. I got some mozzarella sticks and a damn slushie. This chick walks out. We ordered like 5, 6 drinks. She gonna hand me each drink one at a damn time. Can I get a cup holder? Please? She gonna look at me. Oh, okay, but why is she still handing me the cups? Then one cup, the lid was gone. She handed it to me. I'm talking about damn ocean water all on my... Sweeties? Now, you just heard everything I just went through, right? So I'm already a little touched, okay? So I look at her like, you good? Can I get a napkin? I said, oh, you got some in the car? I said, Jesus is Lord, Lord is Jesus. You know, I love you, I do. And you know, y'all, I was really going to be the stereotype because, you know, I just hopped in the car because I was planning on going through a drive-thru. You know, I was planning on getting there, so I had on some damn house shoes. I had on a wife beater and some sweats. Why I got to be out looking at a hot ghetto mess and cussing you out because you done spilled stuff all over me and going to ask me if I got some napkins.
And then not only that, sweeties, we had 2 orders. She paid with cash. I paid with my debit card. Why is she going to say... Is all this going to be paid with the debit card?
She gonna take it.
You got cash on your damn tray.
She gonna take it. She said, first order is this. I gave her the money. Second order is this. Okay, I gave her the card. Oh, you gonna just pay for the card? Don't you got money in the card in your hand?
What's the problem?
Nam yo ho ring yo, nam yo ho ring.
Now, we all know Sonic's high as hell, right? We know Sonic is kind of a little expensive, all right? I'm the one who ordered the ocean water that was spilled on her. Because my kids, if you don't know what ocean water is, it's blue Sprite.
Basically.
That's basically what it is. It's fun for the children to drink. Okay?
Oh my car, y'all.
So,
leather.
I hand
Oh,
one of the ocean waters to one of the kids. You feel me?
Jesus.
She takes a drink and says, this ain't ocean water.
Okay. I'm like, well, what is it?
So I said, well, hold on. Well, let me take a drink. Okay, now, like I said, ocean water is blue Sprite. Fun for the kids to drink. I took a sip and I said, no.
Mm-hmm.
You know what it tastes like? It tastes like them little bitty 25-cent drinks that we used to get when we were kids. 25-cent blue.
Tastes like popsicle liquid.
Yeah, bullshit. It was blue and not sweet at all. When did they start doing that shit?
Recession. What else did I have? The cake. Y'all, ever since my child has been born, every last cake she's ever had has had her face on it. You okay? You know, they have sugar sheets for y'all who don't know what I'm talking about. I'm about to tell you. They scan your picture, and it's just like a copier, except the sheet that comes out is edible. It's a sugar sheet. So the picture you give them comes out on the sugar sheet. So since she's been here, every cake she's had has a picture on it, okay? And they decorate it, you know, according to the colors that's, you know, that they're wearing in the picture. I go buy this $30 cake, okay? $30. It takes like $28.95. So $30. All they put was happy blank birthday Deja. Miss Deja. Something like that. All they had was a border around. The cake was this damn big. You can't put no roses or flowers or something. Some bullshit. I know it's a recession, but you just charged me $30 for a plain ass cake and some of that bull. And
a recession. Recession? Okay, look. I went to CVS the other day. Now, you know when you go to CVS, you walk out with a bag, a plastic bag, right? A plastic bag to make noise.
she said,
well,
noise.
I bought a lot of stuff. They hand me this. This. But look at it.
See, we ain't lying.
CVS. Is that
the wrong way, Chad.
They hand me this. I walked out with 2 bags like this. They didn't even double it. So I'm holding like this. Where's the plastic bags?
That's funny.
Damn recession.
Some of that bull. That's what they did. And let me tell y'all something else too, because they lost their damn mind. My daughter wanted a bike, right? Let me get this from. My daughter wanted a bike for her birthday, right? And see, call me cheap, but I've never had to buy a bike. And I'll tell you why. Because the dentist that my child goes to, she's never had a cavity. So from when she was little, they actually bought whatever size bike that she needed. Every time she went a certain amount of time with no cavities, they bought her a bike. I've never had to buy a bike. She let one of these little hood rats around here ride her other bike and broke it. Don't you know these bikes cost like $89, $99, $120, $200? Do you remember that? Let me tell you what I told her and what I told big sister Rhonda. I'm not trying to put her in the Tour de France. You are not trying to beat nobody in the Tour de France. No. And there, what's his name? Armstrong, the one with the one thing. This ain't no marathon. She's not trying to run no triathlon. Why am I paying $220 for a bike? Huh? $220? She got one, but I will never buy another bike. This ain't no motorcycle. This ain't no scooter. This is a bike. 2 wheels. 2 wheels.
And some pedals.
And a brake.
And a chain.
Boy, I tell you, boy. And then, I had got me some barbecue wing a couple days ago, right? Why they was crunchy?
They smell so good, though.
They smell great. They smelled like, you ever smelled something in your whole body just kind of, just shook a little bit. That's what they was doing to me. And then I ate them, and one side was good and one side was crunchy. Some of that bull. Mm-hmm.
One side of the chicken?
Mm-hmm.
The chicken wing was crunchy and one side was
yeah.
good.
Mm-hmm.
I
don't know how they did that. But I was sad, y'all.
I want to talk about this recession again because I'm back on Sonic. Because you know I like food, sweeties. You know I like food, okay? I ordered something today and it looks so good on the picture. The Snickers Sonic Blast. Some of that bull. I'm not even going to say the rest. I'm not going to say it. But it's some of that BS. I'm going to tell you why.
Cause how much that thing cost? They charge people for nastiness.
$3. Okay. It's supposed to have bits and pieces of Snicker in there, you know? I get bits and pieces of hard-ass caramel. And some bull ice cream, soft serve. And half of the cup was whipped cream. What the hell?
They got over on you.
And then the Snicker was supposed to be, it's not even all through the ice cream, it's at the top.
They sprinkled it and made you look
some of that
She was
bull.
happy when she seen it too.
I
She
was
was
so
like,
happy.
ooh.
I was happy.
I said, what?
I was happy. I couldn't even talk. I couldn't even talk. Just look. That's all I could say. And then when you get, why is that? You want something so bad.
Because you want it so bad.
So bad. And when you get it, you be like, what the hell is
Because you want it
this?
so bad.
Some of that.
You want to remember when I wanted that? What was that burger? Chicken or
God.
something I got, and it was the pits. The pits.
Oh.
Oh, let me take this is a moment of seriousness right now.
Okay.
I want to say, Joe Work TV and Scorpion, we love you both.
Yes.
Let's stop and join together. YouTube family, damn it. YouTube family, okay? We love you, babies. We love you both. Let's all get along, okay?
It's enough to go around.
Let's all get along.
Go around.
And we just gonna leave that subject alone.
Yeah.
Just want y'all both to know that we love you, babies. We love you. And let's get along. And there's a lot of people. There's a lot of but I'm serious.
I'm sleepy.
Yeah.
I just... Okay.
Y'all, and if y'all want to go see the website, it's not done. We just got a picture up and it says under construction. But now, since some of y'all was being hard-headed and typing it in and nothing popped up, at least this time something will pop up. Again, it's www.sweetaddictionstv.com. Okay?
Yay.
It's just like I said, it's under construction, but y'all can see that it is actually in the works, babies. Thank you, Rhonda. And Dez, because Dez is doing some codes and stuff for us. Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Excuse me, what else did we want to talk about?
Radio. The radio station.
Yeah, but I didn't get to fully research it. But we will tell y'all a little bit of what's going on. A bill has been passed. Basically, see, I want to, because I don't know the ins and outs, but basically, we're trying to save, well, not we're, but everybody, there's petitions out to try to save black radio stations. Because basically, they did pass a bill. It has to go to another court now, to where basically, and it sounds good at first, because it's like whenever your song is played on the radio has to pay you royalties. Sounds good, right? Yay! But you gotta think, how many times is those songs played on the radio every day, all day? And black stations, they're not Viacom and all that. They're not big, so they eventually are going to go out of business, which is what they're banking on. And then you got to realize too, most country and rock stations aren't going to play plies, I got plenty of money. They're not gonna play that. They're not gonna play that. And and some black radio stations are a little more open. Look when what's his name? When Nelly came out with the country song and they played that, rock, Lil Wayne. I mean, we're a little more open for stuff, because if it pops, they gonna play it. They don't care. But you're not gonna get that kind of stuff played with the country and the rock stations, and basically that's what's going to happen. Most of our black stations are going to go out of business. Once I research it more, so I can give y'all like real good details on it, we'll do a whole video on it and let y'all know, because it's about to be crazy. Like they have people rallying and everything, because what are we gonna listen to? Eventually, it's going to go out of business. And this is for you, Samoa, baby. They even about to start taxing the college radios and the internet radio stations. They're about to start taxing everybody.
Man, that's some of that bull, because you got to think about it. Artists are trying to come out. They're trying to get their music played. That's one of the biggest promotional tools out there is radio. Get your spins up. Yes. People going to be playing stuff in the club, but it's the radio. You see it on the internet. Call the radio station. Have them play my song. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? So y'all just, we're going to get that together. We're going to hit y'all up with a full video so y'all can know everything that's going on, because that's some of that bull. Like, can I come out first? I mean, dang. No, seriously, though, it's a mess. It is a mess. Because, if all our black stations go out of business, what we going to listen to? What is there going to be an avenue? Because, like I said, they're even starting to do it with the internet radio station, with everything. So, y'all can say what y'all think about that, just that tidbit. But we are going to
do a video with just, letting y'all know more in depth about what's going on with that. Oh, y'all, I know y'all said y'all like the little entertainment news thing I did. I ain't got a lot of that, but I do. Guess what I heard? Guess what I heard?
What'd you hear?
It's some of that bull.
Some of that bullshit?
It is some of that bull. Why did a 56-year-old man who is a nurse, not a nursery, like a daycare center guy, like pre-K type thing, why he busted this girl in the lip, kicked her in her lip while she was laying down for neck time? Kicked her, kicked her in her lip, blood on her shirt. When she came home, my mama asked her, she told her, he got mad at me because I got up and went to the restroom. When they started investigating on it, they found out he done kicked 5 more kids.
Wait a minute.
He done kicked 5 more babies since he been there. But guess what?
Since he's been there.
Yeah, and the people knew. They didn't report it, so they get in trouble too.
They all, yeah.
I wish. Let me tell you something. Can you see me? Can you see me? Let a nigga put their hands on my child. We all have a problem. Well, we ain't gonna have a problem. You gonna have a problem. But you just might not want to do that. How? And then the school or the daycare, whatever it was.
Confused.
How you not gonna report it? 5 more
Yeah.
kids and say, yeah, he done bust me in my lip too. Like, how you just going around kicking 5-year-olds in their lip? Like, what? But you 56, dog.
And what's the point? Like, what are you gaining out of doing that shit?
56, busting babies in their lips. That's some of that bull.
I don't understand
They
that.
should have got together and jumped your old ass. That's what they should.
Yeah. Well, they could have took a one-on-one. He's old.
He only 56. That ain't that old.
Well, you don't,
Skittles.
you don't know what kind of shape he's in.
I know you pushing 50 and you just trying to tell people
See,
that, you know what
I'm
I'm saying?
a little-
That's
look
an
now,
oil valet.
look now.
That's that Maybelline. Maybe it's Maybelline.
I don't get no makeup on today.
Maybe it's
But I'm
Maybelline.
saying, yeah, and I am a little, sensitive about my age. But I ain't saying nothing. So that's why I'm jogging. You know what I'm saying? I feel young and alive again.
Yeah, y'all, we going jogging tomorrow. We keeping it going. You know what? We might have one. Well, I don't know. Y'all be talking mess, talking about, oh, I'm going to watch y'all jog while I'm eating cake.
You know
and
what?
things.
But you know what? Wait a
Tyrone.
minute. Why? What's they giving us a boost? I'm like, why, Candy, why are you breathing so hard like you didn't
Yeah,
talk them
because
out?
we did. That's what I wrote them.
Okay.
We was running. We was getting it before we turned on the camera. That's why, as soon as we turned it on, we was like, hey, sweetie.
We was a mess.
Yeah, because we was getting it. Getting it. That's why I was out of breath.
That's why I was drinking water. I went just
we
drinking
was
water.
getting it. Boop, 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 boop. But we might do one where we meet y'all down in a park or something. If some sweeties will come out and jog. But I don't know. That's only if y'all tell us y'all will. Because I'll be mad as hell if y'all have me drive somewhere to meet y'all and y'all don't come jog with us and some of that bull. Yeah. I'm going to need some RSVPs or something.
And don't meet us with donuts.
That's
Cause I will
Cause she'll eat 'em.
I'll eat some. I will eat some. Don't do that.
A mess. Oh, and for everybody who's been asking, yes, it's the brother that I did the post with who is now living in Atlanta.
He ain't my brother.
I'm watching you have fun. And let's explain again before we get more questions, y'all. When she says that ain't my brother, or that he ain't no kin to me,
Right.
because Skittles is my first cousin on my father's
Father's
side.
side.
I have a different father from my other siblings, okay? So she is my first cousin on my father's side. So she has no relation to my brothers and my sister, okay? That's it. Don't think it's some old weird Louisville, Kentucky-ish going on. No, okay? That's all I'm saying. Because y'all, some of you sweeties, we love you, but you gotta use your head. Come on. How y'all gonna keep asking, well, how can she say that? Aren't y'all related? Come on. Come on. Use some of that high school. Some of y'all went to college for a year, maybe. Use that. You got your Kanye West on and things. Use that, babies. Use that.
And still walk around in backpacks and ain't going to school.
Quit. Don't do that.
What's up with
if
that?
you're grown, please don't walk around. I don't care if it's Louis Vuitton. I don't care. You grown. You grown.
You grown.
Okay?
And
You wanna know what I
You
seen?
ain't got a book in your backpack. You ain't got no
You
book.
know what I seen?
What you see?
Remember when I said if you over 25, you need to cut them braids off and call it a damn day?
Yes.
Why, when I was at the airport waiting on my brother, why was he had to be 65? With braids, y'all. 65 with braids. And y'all know when they start balding, I think it's mostly black people when they bald, it do that little oval thing. Then you got some hair right here still.
Stop.
You know, the white folks, they bald right here. Or in the middle.
You in the middle.
But the black folks, they bald that little
here.
thing.
Yeah, right here.
Where it be 2 scoops.
Right here.
And then it be hair and 2 scoops. Why he had them 2 scoops and he still had braid? He gonna braid when he got left. He thought he was too cool. cartoons. You remember my mama didn't told me something for dinner, and he had the braids. Jesus, had a nerve to have the braids put in a little bitty ponytail like this.
Little bitty? Little bitty ponytail.
Little bitty. So y'all quit, cause I will talk about you.
You need to stop.
Okay?
Oh, and we will be posting a little slideshow of different things that we see that are hot messes, because we've been seeing a lot of things that I think that we need to share. A lot of bullshit. Okay.
And once we don't beat me up, you know I love you. It's off the count. I forget your name. We get a lot of notes. But she sent us, because you know y'all can send us. Remember I told y'all we're gonna have a ham of the week. And for y'all who I knew, ham. Because somebody said, why you be talking about pork? Jesus help the children. Ham is hot ass mess. Okay. So we're gonna have a button on the on SweetAddictionsTV.com, you know, ham of the week. And she sent in a picture that we could use. So we're accumulating ham of the week pictures. So if y'all run across a picture that's like, oh, hell no, make sure y'all send it to the email, baby, okay?
And I'm gonna tell you something. Don't get in a fight trying to take pictures of people.
Holla about, ooh, why you trying to do that? Ooh, I ain't get in a fight, she didn't see me, I was on the escalator. I was going down, she was coming up. Why I can't even explain it. But I tried my damnedest to take a picture with my camera phone without her knowing, so I couldn't be like this, because she coming up, I'm going down, so I tried to wait till she go back, I went like this. But you couldn't see what I was trying to get, you just seen the back. Woo!
You know what?
It was awful, babies.
I was looking at my phone the other day, and this is when I was kind of like, I guess I was sleeping, it was late. Remember we went to McDonald's and we got the ice cream, and I took a picture of that lady with her gold slippers on.
No, forget her gold slippers. She needed Pet Egg Mega Max.
White, all the way to her ankles. It was white.
Platinum.
All the way.
She needed platinum Mega Egg. You know they give them statuses when they get better. She needed platinum egg Mega status.
No, for real,
oh my God, it was so
Sweetie,
nasty,
y'all. It was white all the way up to her ankles.
It was so nasty. It looked like she had on socks.
It did.
It did.
It did.
I know.
I took a picture.
It was awful. Now, you know what? I was going through my phone, and you remember a picture I took at the barbecue?
Oh yes.
That was a ham, plus it was a damn mess. Why this little boy, now this little boy was crazy. This little boy was crazy, y'all. He was gonna kill us, y'all. This little boy, and I said, Skittles, look, cause little boy, he was about to. So you couldn't really see him unless you looked down. I said, Skittles, look. He looking at us like this. I said, oh.
He
did not move.
He's not blinking.
And then Skittles whispered something to me, and I think he heard it because he reached behind. I said, oh, he gonna kill us.
He reached in his
He reached behind his back like he about to do something out.
Nigga, what you gonna do?
The whole time he's staring at us. Like, what? And don't you know his daddy let him drink some beer?
Not one time, not two times.
He liked it.
4 times.
And he took it to the head. He took it and said, now I want y'all to know. I don't know these people.
We don't know.
He was at the barbecue. I ain't got nothing to do. I don't hang around people who get that baby drunk. He took it to the head, and he got mad when they took it from him.
But it was 4 times. Because I counted. Remember I said 1 time?
Took it to the head.
2 times? 3 times?
Ridiculous. That little
4
boy
times.
crazy. He crazy for real. He's
4
scary.
times.
I think he gonna be. You know how you see some kids and you be like, he just doomed from the start. Yeah, that's it, baby. I feel sorry.
He on a wife beater.
He gonna rap, y'all.
He
on a wife beater. He had on some the long shorts. Pot belly.
Just like the daddy.
Oh my God. Y'all run if y'all see him. He gonna get you. He gonna get you.
You see that?
I think I still do that picture. He gonna get you. Yeah, he heard you talking. I know how to whisper. He heard her. He gonna get her.
But what's so funny is that when we stood up, he trying to touch y'all on the leg.
He was tough. What you mean trying? You know what? Jesus.
That's when you know your sound is kind of
Not right. Not right. He crazy. But y'all ain't gonna tell nobody.
I ain't telling nobody either.
I ain't gonna tell nobody.
But that was funny. That was funny.
So yeah, so we're about to be up out of here. Oh, and like I said, we still are looking cause that's right, she doing her thing, but you know we don't want to overwhelm her. So if there's some people out there who really, I mean, like really know how to do the codes and stuff like the what is it, the HMT mail?
HTML.
There you go. If y'all really know how to do that stuff,
Pimp my profile.
right, not the good stuff.
Pimp my profile.
Right. If you really know what you're doing and you would like to help to the cause, because we're also, don't think we just go ask you to help and ain't gonna shout you out. We're gonna let you do your own code where you can have like creator or your picture where people can click on you if they like what you're doing. And they may want to come to you for some services. You get paid. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we doing with Desiree. Hey, baby, appreciate you too. So hit us up if you do that at candysims@gmail.com. Candy with an I, CandyISIMS@gmail.com. Okay? Okay? You got it? You got that? Alrighty. And like I said, so this website is done. Like I told you last one, y'all been getting on us. But we getting our grind on. Because trust me, y'all, as soon as our website is up, we gonna be back to normal. Putting videos like bim. Okay? So stop getting on us. We love you, sweeties. And we trying to, round it out for you. Okay? Okay? We got you. Got you. Anything else?
No.
All right, dear sweeties. As always, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
And tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
Y'all know this part. Come on. To tell a mother-sucking friend to subscribe. We love you, sweeties. Bye.
Bye.